creepy crawlies, and welcome to another edition of Digging Deeper, the vlog about everything that makes my dark little heart happy. I'm DL Memphis, your mildly psychotic retro glamour ghoul. By looking around, you can see I'm in a little different environment. Recently, the Commercial Appeal, which is the major newspaper here in Memphis, ran an article about an art project that's stirring up some controversy. There is an organization in Memphis called Paint Memphis, and once a year they host a festival that is geared specifically to beautifying the city by using local graffiti artists. It's a one-day festival that has 150 plus artists that are approved to come in and paint the city in designated areas. They have volunteers, they have vendors, food, beverage, and local musicians. The interesting thing about this completed project is it is the largest mural in Tennessee. The building that has the majority of the artwork on it is an abandoned building, maybe a warehouse. To the side of me, just an empty parking lot, and then in the back corner over here there is Alton Skate Park, which is open to local skateboarders and BMXers. So what Paint Memphis does is essentially creates an outdoor gallery for unrecognized artists, and they're unrecognized because of the nature of the type of art that they're doing, which is street art. This year the festival was held on September 30th, and several of the pieces that we're going to look at today are stirring up a lot of controversy here regarding the nature of what is being depicted on these walls. By walking around this general area, you're going to see there are a lot of different influences, just like our city, Memphis. There's abstract, there is traditional tagging pieces, and there's a lot of horror and kind of grotesque. Please keep in mind, everything that you see here, there is nothing that is profane or vulgar. However, there are a couple of pieces that are a little bit more on the dark and sinister side, and that is what's stirring up the controversy. Several complaints were filed to the Memphis City Council, who actually approved the permit to do this project, this art project. Specifically, there were two particular images that got people up in arms. The first one is an image of Elvis with a snake coming out of his eye. The second one, which seems to have stirred up the most controversy lately, is a zombie that is surrounded by roses. What seems to have created the major issue for the zombie image is that it's on the front of the building on a major street where everybody can see it. So come with me, let's go take a walk and look around at some of the particular art that is in this little block. I ran into Lucy, who seems to have a very similar interest. Tell me, why are you out here today?
I'm here, I just came to take pictures today, and I think that this art, especially in this part of town, is important because there's a lot of great street art in Memphis, but not all of it gets the coverage it deserves. Yeah, there are some beautiful projects in Memphis, but because this art, which is no less beautiful, is in a bad part of town, no one knows about it, and no one takes pictures of it, no one documents it, and I think that's really a crime because it's beautiful, and it's just as beautiful as the street art that's in East Memphis or any other place.
You can definitely walk around here and see there was a lot of talent, a lot of time, and a lot of love was put into this project, and just knowing what this has done for Memphis and Paint Memphis is incredible. So is this something that you're going to go back and share with people and tell them to come look at it before it possibly goes away?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's why I'm here, actually, to show people. I go to a school where no one knows about this. I'm kind of the only one, and so I'm here to spread this movement and show people just how incredible it really is.
My opinion, I like the project. I like everything that I've seen here. Specifically, I love the zombie piece. But please consider, this is not in my neighborhood. So when I'm walking my little darkling to school, she's not looking at it every day. But honestly, my kid's creepy. She's gonna like it anyway. I was reading today that the publicity surrounding this controversy has actually had a positive effect on Paint Memphis. They have requests to do more murals in this area, and Cincinnati is actually looking to do a very similar program in their city. To me, win-win. The proposal that's been brought to the Memphis City Council is to scrap this entire project and paint over the walls. At this point, it's up to the public, the general public, to speak their minds and say what they think, give their opinions. So sound off and just tell the Memphis City Council, tell Paint Memphis what you think. If you think this should go, if you think this should stay. Well, that's it for another edition of Digging Deeper. If you like what you saw, be sure and like this video and subscribe. Otherwise, you'll be a piece of street art. Well, at least the chalk outline they'll find of you will be somewhat arty. Maybe. Until next time, pleasant dreams. That reminds me, I still have Halloween candy at home.